Always remember that the men that God will use in your life to a great extent are men whom you have maintained very healthy relationships with. Very healthy. Sometimes that's why in life it's important to not burn bridges. Keep relationships. Whether you disagree or you agree, still make sure there's some kind of relationships. Because ultimately, that laptop you're looking for is in somebody's hand. Or the money is in somebody's hand. God is not going to drop it from the sky. After you finish prayer, God will still have to use somebody to get that laptop to you. God will have to touch somebody who is willing to be used to supply it. But if you had very wonderful relationships along the line as you grew in life, you wouldn't even need to pray too much. An idea will come to your mind of somebody that can give you that laptop. And after thanking God for favor, you just talk to the person, he will give you the laptop. I've told the story of how I got a visa to the UK without too much grammar. I was to preach in the UK on a particular day. I called my travel agent. I said, today I must be in London because I'm preaching in London tomorrow. And my agent said, there's no miracle that can get you to London tomorrow because your visa is expired. And I said to my agent, don't ever say such a thing around me. Give me my passport. I took my passport and I got on my knees in the hotel room in Lagos and I spoke to God about it. And I said, Lord, I want to be in London tonight so I can preach tomorrow morning in the conference, but my visa is expired. What do I do? I'm meditating and the name of a man that I'm relating with drops in my mind. I picked my phone and I called the man and I said, I must be in London tomorrow. Do you know anybody in the British High Commission? And he said, oh, Pastor, I wish you told me this 2 weeks ago. The ambassador of the UK, the last one, they just transferred him 2 weeks ago, was my friend. He even comes to my house. But the new one, I don't know him. Anyway, Pastor, there's a gardener in the British High Commission. He's a good boy. He might be able to help. So he said, let me call him and I'll send his number. So he calls the gardener, send me the number of a gardener. I called the gardener. The gardener said, Pastor, are you in Lagos? I said, yes. Can you come to the High Commission in VI? I said, why not? He said, come, I'll be waiting for you at the gate. On my way to the High Commission, he said, I just spoke to the chief security of the embassy and he says you should come. I said, I'm already on my way. I got in there and they took me to the security room. They gave me a paper. The chief security said, write an application. Tell the High Commissioner why you must get the visa now to be in London today. I will take you to him. So I wrote my application. I gave the chief security officer. He goes in. After a few minutes, he comes out. He said, Pastor, you have to make us smile. I say, no problem.